The woman merely asked her husband for some household allowance, but she never expected the man to fly into a rage. Seeing her husband's unwillingness to help, Julie decided she wouldn't tolerate it any longer.
그 국에 들어간 시금치 내 돈으로 산 거야. 그러니까 먹지 마 그러면.
This only made the man angrier. The woman, in turn, completely lost control. What followed was the man physically assaulting Julie. It was clear from the situation that this was not the first time. Soon after, Julie sued her husband for divorce. What she didn't know was, the man had hired the best lawyer. Initially, Annie was reluctant to take the case, as such lawsuits were notoriously difficult to win. However, her mother-in-law, the chairwoman of the law firm, told her that if she could win this case, she would be promoted to managing partner. Seeing this as her chance, Annie immediately began preparing. She even drafted an injury report to prove the husband had also been a victim of domestic violence. Julie strongly opposed the strategy, but the judge ruled the evidence from both sides was insufficient and scheduled a follow-up hearing. To her utter shock, right after returning to the firm, Annie's assistant received crucial information. It turned out Julie's husband was gay. Annie panicked. As she was figuring out how to handle this, a group of people emerged from the conference room. Seeing the triumphant look on Attorney Ma's face, Annie realized then that the managing partner position had undoubtedly been given to him. She felt utterly played. Furious, Annie confronted her mother-in-law. To her surprise, the woman not only admitted it, but also accused Annie, asking if she had married her son, just for the sake of a promotion. So, Annie decided to get revenge. She pretended to make a phone call in the restroom, intentionally mentioning the fact that the man was gay, and these words were conveniently overheard by Julie. In the courtroom, when the husband was confronted with this evidence, he was enraged but had no rebuttal. Although the case was lost, Annie felt a sense of grim satisfaction, but what she didn't expect was that, upon returning to her office, she was met with the news of her own arrest.